Your commissioner, he works from the toilet. He works from his bedroom. He works in front of his wife. And he puts it all together in his office. It's the league.
Week 2's in the books, people. And I am glad that this week is over. I don't know about you, but I got hit with a massive hailstorm this week. Pulled out my roof and my man van got destroyed. So now I get to deal with insurance claims for the next month and have my van in the shop for 6 weeks. Yay me! Yay us! But as far as the league goes, I'm quite happy. I'm 2-0. I knocked off my brother, Mac, Rockout with Lockout, completely destroyed him, put him 0-2. He's struggling to find a team lineup. He's staring the license plate and the Horses Ass Trophy squarely in the face this year, and I couldn't be happier. Next up, we have the low point of the week, which was Nick. Nick and the Brown Bombers. Man, his Pittsburgh Steelers can't catch a break. His quarterback broke his elbow. Antonio Brown may only play till week 6. If that's his only high point on his team, then I don't know what else is. But this week, he gets the Horses Ass Trophy of the week. Yeah, that's right, Nick. You got 81 points. 81 points. Cue the music. The Horses Ass Low Point of the week. Sean, congratulations knocking off Nick. He's going to have to pick his game up. He's 0-2 as well. He's staring the license plate cover directly in the face and the Horses Ass Trophy. I'm sure Christine would love that. That license plate cover on your car leading up to your wedding. I would find that quite hilarious. I'd probably tag it at your wedding. But yeah, you better pick your game up, Nick. Find a new quarterback. Find a new starting lineup. Find something, because you're 0-2. Next up, who's also 0-2, surprise, surprise, the curse of the A draft. Cody himself with the repeats. Cody, 0-2, man. You better pick up your game yourself, because you are also going from first to worst right now. So I expect you next week when we match up against each other to give me a fierce battle. But hey, I'm 2-0, buddy. I'm coming directly for you. I would love to watch you start off 0-3. Congrats, Ashley and the Shaken Bakers, knocking off Cody in the repeats. I'm sure that made you a little bit nervous. That game got a little close for comfort, but you ended up pulling it out. Way to go, Ashley. Next up, we had what I would say now was the matchup of the week, because I thought about doing this video before Monday Night Football, but I'm glad I waited, because Bryce with Odell Beckham Jr. and Nick Chubb almost came back. I think he was 40 points down against Colton and Mahomes, but he fell short. For a second there when I watched that Odell Beckham touchdown run, I thought for sure that might have put you over. But Colt held strong. He's 2-0. He's actually in first place right now for totaling up the points. So Colton and Mahomes, great work. Great work, great quarterback. You're in a really good position. Bryce, keep your head up, man. You're actually playing this year, so that makes me happy. But it gives me a little less to rip on you about. So do something stupid so I can rip on you here in the coming weeks. And last but not least, our high point was Liz with Show Me Your TDs with 155 points. She'll be joining us here shortly, but she knocked off Tanya. The Battle of the Moms. Big performance for Liz this week. She used Tanya's New England defense against her. Tanya, you're a huge New England fan, so this had to sting a little bit, putting up 37 points against you. It must have been a tough game for you to watch. But, hey, season's still long. You're 1-1. Liz is 1-1. Bryce is 1-1. Sean's 1-1. You guys are all still in the mix. 0-2 teams. We got Mac with Rockout with Lockout. Nick's 0-2. Cody and the Repeats is 0-2. And there are 3 undefeated teams. Myself, the Mustache, me homies and Colt, and Ashley and the Shaken Bakers. There's a pretty good household going on there with 2-0. So, hey, still anybody's game going into week 3. We'll get into that preview here shortly. But first, let's go ahead and have our conversation with the high point this week. My wife, I couldn't be prouder. Cheers to you. And Liz with Show Me Your TDs. And joining me on the BNC hotline
And actually in studio this evening, it's Liz with Show Me Your TDs. Liz, how you doing this evening?
Feeling great, feeling awesome, feeling powerful.
Empowerment. That's the motto, I guess, this year is we're looking for a new female champion or a first-time female champion.
Coming for you.
Well, hey, last week, week 2, you were the high point scorer, taking out Tanya and just joshing. How did that make you feel, knocking off Tanya?
Feeling pretty good about it, especially since I had her New England Patriots as my defense. They really swept it up for me.
I was going to ask you that. You kind of used her New England team against her this week, putting up 37 points. You got to be pretty excited about that showing.
Yep, I mean, I guess I got lucky there.
Yeah, I saw on the text line this week, going into, I think it was Monday night or late Sunday evening, Tanya had a 1% chance of winning, and you stepped up your text game and did a little trash talking. What made you pull that out?
It's just feeling confident, and must have scared her because she didn't respond.
Well, nobody responded, I guess. But yeah, your week 2 recap, you had an A+. Tanya had a D score. But I guess even D's get degrees, as Cody would say. But yeah, is there any move you made that really set you off against her, or did you just play it by ear and hope for the best?
Gonna have to say I played it by ear.
Well, you played it well, you put up a good score, and now you're high points. So, man, we still got a long season to go, but that's a pretty good start for you this year. Are you 2-0?
Fortunately not.
Oh,
I
you're
lost
1-1.
the first week.
Well, next week, it looks like you'll be playing the other Cinesac and Sean, so you could take out the Cinesacs in 2 weeks straight. What do you have to say about that?
Well, Sean better watch out. Can't have both Cinesacs crying.
Well, both Cinesacs may just very well cry. But hey, I appreciate you joining me this evening. Is there anything else you want to say to the league before we end this conversation?
Good luck, everyone, but I'm going to win.
Oh my gosh. This has to be one of the worst interviews I've ever done. This is her trash talking, people. This is what I have to sleep with and be with every day. But Liz, thanks for showing me your TDs, and I will talk with the High Point next week. Liz, again, thanks for joining.
Good night, everyone.
Thanks, Liz, for doing that interview, and congratulations on the High Point, babe. Probably the only time this year you'll get it, but hey, everybody has the chance to get High Point, and that's what makes this fun. If you want to do an interview, you just got to put up points, and then you can talk as much trash as you want to everybody else. But again, Liz, thanks for doing that. She is the one who picked out my attire today. She told me to wear purple and pop my collar. So when my wife tells me something, I listen. That's what I do. So, and it's also in honor of the last homestand for the Rockies. So, but hey, let's jump directly into week 3. Let's check out the matchups and let's see who's getting the matchup of the week.
And here we are, week 3, everyone, already. Going by fast. This week, the matchup of the week is a battle of a husband and a wife, a household duel again. We have Colton the Mahomies at 2-0 versus his wife Ashley and the Shaken Bakers also at 2-0. Man, this is going to be a tough week for your household. You got Patrick Mahomes going up against the Shaken Bakers, where Ashley has 2 Kansas City Chiefs in Williams and Kelsey. So, if I'm highlighting anything here, it could be that Ashley could steal some points away from Patrick Mahomes and the Mahomies this week. But hey, interesting matchup. If that's any kind of clue for Colton to change his quarterback, I don't know what is. But hey, it's going to be fun to watch that matchup. So good luck to you both. Good luck in your household this week. And yeah, next up, the matchups, as we scroll down to the bottom here, we have the Mustache myself
versus Cody and the repeats. I'm 2-0, Cody, you're 0-2. Your projections show you got me, but honestly, I think I'm going to be able to take out the trash this week, clean up the farm for you, and take care of business. So, Cody, you better bring your A game, set your lineup. Next, we have Nick and the Brown Bombers versus Mac and Rockout with Lockout. A battle of two 0-2 teams. Basically a battle for last place right here. Who's going to start off the season 0-3 and pack their bags early? Either way, I'm probably going to hear from both of you guys about this. But, Nick, you're struggling, man, with your Pittsburgh Steelers. That totally backfired. And, Mac, I'm still waiting to hear what you're going to complain about this year. We already highlighted Colton the Me Homies versus his wife Ashley, so we won't need to go over that again. But next we have Tanya and Just Joshin versus Bryce and the Chubby Chasers. Honestly, I'm surprised, Bryce, you're actually doing some work this year. It's quite obvious you don't want to hold on to that license plate cover for another year. But Tanya, better pick up your game after that debacle last week. You don't want to get the horse's ass player of the week like Nick did last week. And last but not least, we have High Point from week 2, Liz and Show Me Your TDs versus Sean and What Would Deshaun Do? Really, at this point, Sean has a good team, Liz has a good team. Basically, I don't know who to pick other than the projections are telling me that Sean's up by 10 points. So Liz may have just had good luck with her defense last week. So if that doesn't happen again, I think Sean has this one. Anyway, I hope you guys all have a good week 3. I look forward to speaking with you all next week. But yeah, if you have any information or any trash you want to talk, please let me know and try and get High Points so you can voice your own voice or put your own voice out there and talk trash. Anyway, subscribe if you want to keep watching. And again, everyone, have a good week.